Steph, next I want to talk about a couple of rookie quarterbacks, and I know we do have Tua coming this week, but first, Justin Herbert, man. I didn't see this coming. He's had an absolute explosion, and I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes. I don't want to put him on that pedestal yet, but he feels like he could be someone that's like the next Mahomes. I mean, when I watch this guy play, he's chilling in the pocket. He has a great presence. He's mobile, and he's just launching the ball downfield. And when I remember Mahomes' first season as a starter, I remember this dude with a cannon that seemed like he was taking deep shots. He was accurate. He was mobile. So I've loved watching Justin Herbert, and he's tied for third in the NFL in yards per attempt. And typically we look at these rookie quarterbacks, they do these safe checkdowns, keep it near the line of scrimmage, don't dwell under pressure. But Justin Herbert's been an absolute blast this season. How are you valuing Justin Herbert rest of season? And at this point, is he someone you're willing to start every single week? I mean, he's fourth in the NFL right now in fantasy points per game with 25.8, actually more than Patrick Mahomes. So to me, I'm fine to lock him in regardless of matchup. What's your take on Herbert?
Yeah, he's a QB1. To me, he's in that
Rest
mid
of season,
to low
absolutely.
end QB1 range. Rest of season. Does have this Denver matchup, but doesn't get me super excited. You add in the fact that, it is at Denver, which we saw last week when the Chiefs were there. That snow game, the weather kind of affected how much they can air the ball out. But Herbert gives you a sneaky rushing floor as well. I think the comps to Josh Allen I put out a tweet a while ago after Herbert had his breakout game. I was like, my comp for Justin Herbert was Josh Allen, but it was 2018 Josh Allen. And now it looks like both Josh Allen and Justin Herbert are 2020 Josh Allen. So it's come full circle at this point. And the efficiency, an adjusted completion percentage of 74%. That's 11th in the league. Like you said, that yards per attempt number, extremely high. He's just willing to air the ball out, and he's accurate while he's doing that, really not throwing to any big weapons outside of Keenan Allen. I know Mike Williams is there. He's always been kind of this boom bust guy, kind of knows his role and stays there, but he's throwing 70-yard touchdown passes to Jalen Guyton. Just to see what he's doing has just been really fun to see. And, to start the year with Tyrod Taylor, this Chargers team was a very run-heavy team. We were seeing both Eckler and Josh Kelly be in the double-digit carry range on a weekly basis and both be startable running backs. Now, as Herbert's come in, the Chargers went from one of the lowest in the league on pass plays per game. Now they're sitting at number 11. So you look at the changes to this offense based on the personnels. You love to see it. And for a guy just 5 weeks into his career to be at number 4 in the league in fantasy points per drop back is just incredible. Like, the efficiency has been insane. He's been great under pressure. He has a 54% pressure completion percentage, which is 4th among all quarterbacks right now. So what more can you say about Herbert? If you grabbed him off waivers before he exploded, like we were telling you to.
Like you did.
Right after he had that boom game, I've been plugging him in over Cam Newton. It's kind of saved my QB spot. You got to start Justin Herbert right now. Treat him as a QB1.
Yeah, I mean, I do expect some slight regression between now and the end of the year, but I'm not saying like he's going to fall off a map and be a typical rookie quarterback. I think, he could be somewhere around QB 8 to 12. Now, like we said, he's 4th in fantasy points per game at the position. I don't think that holds. But Steph, right now, you talk about efficiency. His passer rating is 108.1. Now, Phillip Rivers was the full-time starter for the Chargers for 14 seasons. Do you know how many seasons he had a 108 passer rating?
Probably not many with all those interceptions.
Zero. And it's not like it's some difference in efficiency, because Herbert's 16-game pace right now is 4,900 yards and 38 touchdowns, plus 400 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground. Again, it's a smaller sample size. I don't expect that to come to fruition. I expect some slight regression, but he's still someone you can throw out there every single week. He's absolutely blown away all my expectations, and we said it. For all these other options and these weapons in the offense, Keenan Allen, man, he's a locked-in wide receiver 1 rest of season, something we did not expect at all with Tyrod Taylor at quarterback. I would expect Hunter Henry to hopefully take some steps forward as well. He's still someone you're obviously starting every week at the tight end position. And these other guys like Mike Williams, we've seen pops. And I can only imagine what Austin Eckler would be doing in this offense if he had stayed healthy. If you have Eckler on your roster and you make the playoffs, you might get a couple weeks there of Eckler and Herbert together. That will be fun to watch as well this season.